So, this is a new little segment I'm doing on my channel. Hopefully you guys like it. Let's commence. So, this is kind of a day-old news kind of story, but I felt it was necessary to cover because I'm not going to lie. I've been a pretty on-again, off-again fan of Anderson Silva. I know what you think. What do you mean off-again? Let's be honest. There have been some moments where Anderson Silva, during the peak of his career, he did some things that were not very admirable. Like, he really put, like, hijinks... You know, the Damian Maia fight. There, I said it. He wasn't very respectful toward Damian Maia. That kind of broke my heart a little bit. When you're a fighter, you should kind of take it very seriously. You should kind of put an effort into, like, you know, showing up to perform. But on the other hand, you can't take anything away from Anderson Silva. He's done so many incredible things in the mixed martial arts community, spanning from his career in Pride to his debut in the UFC. I mean, only 2 fights into the UFC, he gets himself a title shot between Christopher Lieben, which was his first fight in the UFC, and then his second fight being Rich Ace Franklin. That was the pinnacle of his career in the moment of the Spider dominance. Now, unfortunately, time has not been so kind to him since losing his title. He's had a bit of a skid. He's kind of hit like some hard times, and it's understandable. You know, you can't be the best forever. Eventually, time does catch up to you, especially depending on what style you practice for so long. I do find that if you look at strikers versus grapplers, grapplers tend to hold on a little bit longer and are able to kind of like establish a much more dominant style for a longer period of time. Strikers, on the other hand, because they're so willing to like have, you know, like gym battles, they're so willing to kind of like keep themselves moving forward, they kind of wear down a little bit quicker and easier. Now, that is up for debate. Leave those kind of debates in the comment section. I will try and get back to them as quick as possible. You know, to all the true fans out there that I've been always responding to. Regulus, love you, buddy. Ryan Liu, you my boy, Lou! But most definitely, leave comments down in the section. Would love to get back to you guys very immediately. So, the most recent thing about Anderson Silva has been him being released by the UFC. Now, I don't think this is a bad thing entirely. Yeah, it's a sad thing. I'm not too fond of it. I think he had such a hand in building the Brazilian audience to the UFC. He deserves to kind of like go out on a shield until he retires in the UFC. But hey, not all fighters want to retire. I mean, look at Chuck Liddell. He didn't want to retire. He had to come back and it didn't go well for him. You know, that's how you fall on the sword sometimes. But in the end, it should be up to the fighter, not the promoter and not the managers. They can have a say in the matter, but they shouldn't be the one to say, hey man, you gotta stop. Look at Khabib Nurmagomedov. I probably said that wrong. Leave it in the comment section. Khabib Nurmagomedov, he didn't go out on a shield. He kept fighting and establishing dominant performances. Could have been to his grapple-heavy style, but he retired on top at 29-0. It's admirable. Do people like that? Probably not, but hey, that's what he decided. Not the management, not the promoter, and definitely not, you know, people closest to him. It was his decision. Anderson Silva, yeah, he's had a tough run since, what, 2016? When he lost his title? I could be wrong on the dates. I'm not looking at the Wikipedia page that displays a lot of the dates, but, you know, next time I'll keep that in mind. But looking at this stuff right here, you can kind of see it on MMA Mania, you can see it on Daily Mail, MMA Junkie. Never heard of Fightful, but I guess they've also done that. And that's kind of a damn shame because according to Fightful, one championship, CEO won't sign Anderson Silva. Safety is our #1 priority. I think that's kind of weird because those Asian promotions, in my opinion, have been very good at promoting really good fights. And one championship, they have like the Muay Thai, the kickboxing, and the MMA fights, which is spectacular. Love ONE FC. Would love to see more of those things, more of those promotions post in America more often. I see them on Instagram all the time. I check them out on YouTube as frequently as possible. ONE FC, I think they're going to be a big thing to keep an eye out for. 2021, ONE FC. But yeah, I think that Anderson Silva could still make some kind of comeback and still keep up with competing. It's going to be a matter of what promotion he's going to sign with. And it seems like a lot of promotions don't want to do it. I mean, I've heard that Bellator, not really interested. You also have ONE FC, they also don't appear to be interested. But it looks like PFL might. Well, that's kind of cool. I mean, hey, you know, that would definitely be it'd be a step down in promotion, but it would still be something to keep him going. Because some fighters don't look at their record, they just want to keep competing. So hopefully this is not the end of the spider's web. Fingers crossed. Until next time, guys, travel safely, rock on. Whoa, 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 you thought I was done? Nah, son. So I am dangerously close to 100 subscriptions before 2021 begins. If I get to 100 subs, I do 100 kicks per leg. Help me reach that goal. Help me by submitting the subscribe, hitting the like, but definitely share the content. Sharing helps more than anything get me to much more people that like this kind of content. Now, travel safely and rock on.